Welcome to India Today Tech. I'm Rahul Sethi, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Honor 10 Lite. Yeah, the phone is lightweight and pretty handy, but light here means it's the cheaper and a much affordable version of the Honor 10. It looks quite nice and it feels quite nice in the hands. But let us take a look at the performance, cameras and other design aspects of this smartphone. If you haven't subscribed to our channel before moving, please do so by clicking the subscribe button. Now Honor has tried to make the 10 Lite very similar to the Honor 10 in terms of looks at least. You get a glass-like real panel that has a light bending effect and looks quite premium. The blue version we got has a very nice look to it. The frame is done in plastic, but you will not be able to figure that out if you're looking at the phone from far off. And at the front you get a drop style notch. So this is one of the cheapest smartphones from Honor to get this kind of notch, and it gives you a 90% of screen to body ratio. So Honor has given it a 360-degree futuristic premium looking design to the Honor 10 Lite. Now at the back the phone does appear to have glass, but it's actually plastic. There are 8 layers of plastic and it's made in such a way that it will bend light very much like glass, although there are both pros and cons to it. In comparison to non-Corning glasses, it attracts lesser fingerprints and it is less prone to shattering when it drops, but it's still a plastic material, so it's not very premium. When you hold the phone in the hands, you feel that it's not as premium as the Honor 8X that comes at 15,000 rupees but has a metal and glass design. The fingerprint scanner is also easily reachable and the cameras are inside the body, they are not coming out that much. But other features of the design are not very amazing. For example, you don't get a triple slot tray to add expandable storage and 2 SIM cards simultaneously. You don't get a Type-C USB port. You don't get dual speakers. You don't get a dual LED flash with the rear camera. So overall the design is not bad, but it's not amazing also. It's a notch better than the Realme 2 Pro, but it's built out of plastic and it's only little something more that you get on affordable smartphones in this price segment. Similar is the case with the display. It has a big screen, a 6.21-inch display, and for this form factor it's quite nice, but the brightness is not up to the mark. I found the Realme 2 Pro or the Nokia 6.1 Plus has better brightness levels for outdoor viewing, and in that scenario the Honor 10 Lite will not be performing much. Also, the color production is quite average. It's decent, but it's not amazing. So if you are into watching high definition content on Netflix or YouTube, this may disappoint you at some point of time. And if you're into gaming, you'll not find the touchscreen very smooth. I mean, the Redmi Note 6 Pro has so much better touch response and the fingers just glide on it. In comparison, the 10 Lite has a slight friction while using, and it's not a very smooth touchscreen. Although the top glass used on the device is not Corning, it does feel a little more sturdy in comparison to the Redmi Note 6 Pro. Both the face unlock and the fingerprint scanner on Honor 10 Lite is pretty fast, and we showed this in our unboxing video as well. Now let's get down to the hardware. Since it's a light variant, you're bound to get a cheaper chipset on this one, and it runs the Kirin 710, which is a recent chipset, and you can compare it with the Snapdragon 660. It's not bad. It has Cortex A73 cores which come in handy while playing games, and this one performs quite nice for the price. But the fact is it runs EMUI 9, which is built on top of Android 9 Pie. So you do get good features, but it's not smooth. I mean, the app opening and app loading is quite bearable. It's not slow and it's quite a responsive interface. But if you are into heavy multitasking or playing heavy graphic intensive games, the interface has its own set of hiccups, which we feel is due to the lack of optimization of the interface and nothing else. Also, there are a lot of apps and features cluttering the interface. There are tens of apps from Honor and many third-party apps as well that you may not feel very useful and are quite frustrating at times. Now let's talk about the cameras you get on the Honor 10 Lite. You get a dual camera setup at the back with 13 megapixel primary and a 2 megapixel secondary sensor, and there's a 24 megapixel selfie camera. So it's evident from the megapixel or the resolution of the cameras that the rear camera is not as good as front camera. But let's take a look at some of the sample photos. You'll see in good light situations the rear camera, well, it does a good job. The colors are decent, they're not very good, but they are doable. But The photos have good sharpness levels, and I think that is the USP of the cameras. They may not capture great amount of details or very deep colors, but they are able to capture very sharp and crisp photos. The camera is also able to get good macro shots and close-ups, and in portrait mode as well, it is able to maintain good sharpness levels and background separation. But in low light situations, you'll see noise creeps in and the photos appear to be dull most of the times. So this is not really the camera to take great low light shots. Although indoor shots again do appear quite nice, they have good color rendering and don't have any light bleed. But overall, in comparison, the front camera is much better. You'll see the selfies have great sharpness levels, great color reproduction and details as well. In fact, in portrait mode, it does a better job than the Redmi Note 6 Pro that has dual front cameras and is meant for that job. Also in low light situations or indoors, you will see the Honor X Lite is able to maintain good sharpness levels and very good color accuracy. What's good on Honor X Lite is the battery backup. It has a 3800 mAh battery and was able to deliver one full day of backup on single charge, and most of the times we were playing games or watching high definition movies on it. There's no fast charging on this device, but there are some battery optimization and power saving features that will be able to help you go through the day. So the Honor X Lite is nothing amazing, a smartphone to buy at 14,000 rupees, and at 18,000 rupees it definitely doesn't make sense, because at that price you can easily get the Poco F1 that has much better chipset, much better display quality and overall value for money. At 14,000 rupees as well, Honor X Lite is competing against phones like Realme 2 Pro or the Redmi Note 6 Pro that offer better cameras, better display and better chipset with overall better value for money. Let me know your thoughts about the Honor X Lite in the comment section below, and if you've liked this video, hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on technology, smartphones and other gadgets like this. Thank you for watching.